everyone, this is Sumi. Welcome to What's Going On by Sumi, powered by Depilex. Now we have a segment, like you guys already know, it's a ritual of the show. We start with the latest trends in hair and makeup, courtesy of Depilex. Hi everyone, and I am back now. It's time for me to introduce my special guest for today. All of my guests are special, as I always say, but I have the very beautiful, the gorgeous Natasha Kizilbash. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm very well. Thank you for having me on your show.
Of course, I've been waiting for this for so long, and she needs no introduction, ladies and gentlemen. She's carved a niche of her own, and of course, when it comes to food blogging, Ifnatcancook is something that I always look up to because her videos are amazing, and the food that she makes, my goodness, I've tasted it, and I just know exactly how good that would be, and I start drooling. When did you came up with this idea कि मैं अब Instagram पे चढ़ती हूँ और मैं ये बस शुरू कर देती हूँ? Like, how did you start off?
Okay, so you know, I have guests like Sumi Jan coming over to my house, and then the next day they ask me, ये खाना आपने कैसे बनाया? So I would get a little, you know, like flustered because there'd be so many people asking me for that one recipe, and so I decided that I will put it online. And all my friends who follow me on Facebook and Instagram, they would say कि ये prawn biryani कैसे बनाती हो Nat? हर दफ़ा हम आते हैं तो बनाती हो and हमें बता दो.
All fancy dishes, huh? That you don't see on every other table.
But people would keep asking for the same recipe without writing it down themselves.
Oh.
And then I was like, why don't I just write it down and post it? And instead of them calling me up, they can just go see it. So
that's so generous of you. Aren't you possessive about your recipes?
No, I mean, it's just food. The more you share, the more you get, and then other people share with you. I think sharing is caring.
You know, I know so many people who love to cook and all, but I've noticed one thing. They're very possessive about it.
I know.
They're very possessive. They don't share, but Natty on the other end, I think you should put this also, that will make it better. I think you should do this, you should do that. And you know, everything is out in the open.
It's the, you know, when I was very young and I had asked this girl for a recipe because I genuinely loved her food, she just said no. I was in shock. I was like, madak kar rahi hai. So this friend, my cousin Batul, was sitting next to me. I said, oh, batao na, I'll give you khawswe ki recipe. She said no. So Batul is like nudging me, Nat, bas kar do. She means no.
No.
Stop asking her. You are begging her. I was in shock ke log recipe nahi dete, but no judgment. Then I thought to myself, मैं ये खुद बना के उसको दिखाऊंगी और उसको बुलाऊंगी.
There we go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Maybe they have their own reasons, but I love the fact that you're so open about it. And now that you are into this field, there's so much competition in this field, and there's so many angles and aspects to it. How do you see yourself?
Okay, so first of all, I think there is such a big market out there that I don't feel like there's a competition as such. सबके लिए जगह है, you know.
Okay.
बहुत जगह है. Everybody can do the same thing.
Sure, of course.
The only thing that happens is जब बहुत ज़्यादा लोग आ जाते हैं, तो वो filter हो जाता है. The good ones kind of stay on top, and then the ones who are not doing, they fizzle out, and then they move on to other things. Whatever you're doing, you need to do it with a little bit of passion and a little bit of expertise. Like for instance, what you do, I have seen you grow, right?
From being it takes time.
An RJ to doing this, and you've aced it with experience.
Thank you.
So I feel like when you are doing something, you have to have some know-how, थोड़ा background भी. और जब आप Instagram वगैरह पे करते हैं ना, it's very important for you to know how to use the phone, for you to know how to use social media, to create the right kind of food at the right time with the right lighting. So ये सबका काम नहीं है, सबके मतलब का काम नहीं है. You know what I mean? सब नहीं कर सकते. जैसे मैं मेकअप नहीं कर सकती.
I don't know what she's talking about. She did her own makeup. You have to see the makeup later on in the pictures. No. So nicely done. Those cat eyes. I love it.
I have so much makeup. After food, my obsession is makeup. But I'm trying, you know, the buffing. And Rida se पूछना होगा.
People, they come onto your post. Some will like, some will dislike. Some, they kind of like diss you. कि ये क्या आप बना रही है तो हम भी बना सकते हैं कुछ extra करके दिखाएं. How do you deal with all of that?
People have been very nice, except, you know, there are certain things that people don't understand, like certain ingredients that I use, they don't understand. And वो थोड़ा खुद बेचारे flustered हो जाते हैं, and then one has to explain it to them.
Right.
But I try and do things that are feasible and practical for people living in Pakistan. You know what I mean? Like the other day I used gochujang sauce, and 20 people wrote के हम क्या करेंगे इसको खरीद के, right? So I try to ये competition की जो बात हुई, try to stick to fusion recipes that are you know that suit Pakistani sensibilities. But मेरा भी दिल चाहता है कि मैं कुछ हट के बनाऊं. You know that I love Pan Asian.
Of course you do.
So I just find it difficult sometimes to convince people to change their habits into using newer things and newer ingredients.
So you also did this. You know, it's been a trend now. Pop-up restaurants, but I think you were one of the first ones to do it.
Yeah.
And that was a great thing. I love the concept and the way you started off, not like owning a restaurant and, you know, getting into the hustle of training employees, staff, and, you know, utility bills and all of that. How did you come with that idea?
So, why change something that works, right? Just hire a space, a restaurant, and where the staff is trained and everything is already done. Just hire that place, and whatever you make it well and serve it to your guest list. And believe me, everybody can do this. And I can't tell you, I got really good feedback. However, COVID happened. Yes. 18th of March was my last day, and COVID happened in the morning.
Oh no.
So the whole country went into shutdown, and so the people who had booked the last night, which were most of them are my friends, there were 60 people in Karachi, I had to send them takeaway food.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, so जब तक ये COVID ज़रा ख़त्म नहीं हो, pop-up restaurants मतलब
मुश्किल है थोड़ा. अभी वो restaurants चलाना इतना मुश्किल काम है तो.
Yeah.
Well, you were the smart one, I would say.
My husband says if you want to be a millionaire, you should open up a restaurant when you are a billionaire. So you lose your money.
Yeah. He's a smart one right there. Coming to being a mom. You have two beautiful children.
Thank you.
And a girl and a boy, of course. How has it been for you? Now वो जवान हो गए, वो चले गए, you know, अब तो वापस आ गई, बेटी वापस आ गई. She's working. You see her in Masha in every brand. I don't want to take her name because let's keep it a secret right now. I'm going to bring her on my show because I love watching her billboards and I'm so proud of her. She's doing so well.
She's a model.
She's a model.
She's a professional photographer who came back to Pakistan after her degree.
Yes.
But she got modeling offers. But the good thing is because she's a photographer, she knows the aesthetics well.
Right.
She's a good child.
She's a good child.
Yeah.
Both your children.
Yeah, he's
But how
very
did you feel once they left the house? You know, you were a hands-on mom, ye karna hai, wo karna hai, and then the kids were gone studying.
It's a very bad feeling, I tell you. वो कहते हैं ना दो बच्चे ही अच्छे बिल्कुल नहीं है 3 बच्चे होने चाहिए.
No.
My house was very, very quiet after my daughter left. But the good thing is that I had my children 6 years apart. तो मेरा छोटू मेरे साथ था. And then वो वापस आ गया. And 2 साल के लिए दोनों बच्चे घर पे थे. Now he's gone. Yeah.
But the girl is still here.
Yeah, she's here. She's working and
so
thank God.
I thought at one point both of them were gone. That's what I was wanting to ask.
No.
How did you deal with that part? Because a lot of women, they really lose it. They kind of like feel lost and they don't know what to do.
It's a part of growing up. I mean, it's a part of evolving. The good thing is I got married really young, and जब मेरे सारे दोस्त पार्टी कर रहे थे, तब मैं बच्चों का खाना बना रही थी और nappy change कर रही थी. अब मेरे सारे दोस्त घर में बैठे हैं exams और you know tuitions की तैयारियां, and I'm partying.
You were really young when you got married.
21, yeah.
21. So now, would you like push your daughter, like
No.
get married? It's your age or anything of
I
the
got married to
sort?
the right guy, but I feel I could have waited 3 years and done something more for myself.
Right.
Because women in this day and age, I feel, should think a little bit about themselves too. आप हमेशा किसी की बेटी या बहन या माँ होंगी, लेकिन you are a woman first, and you need to study. You need to make some kind of career. You don't have to be in the kitchen.
Right.
Because I wasn't. My mother
Right.
never taught me how to cook or do silai. She just taught me the basics of life that she would teach a boy. And इसी तरह मैंने अपने दोनों बच्चों को एक ही level पे equal sense में पढ़ाया लिखाया बड़ा किया है. दोनों को खाना पकाना सिखाया है. ये नहीं कि सिर्फ बेटी को सिखाओ.
Right.
और दोनों को गाड़ियों का कुछ हो गया या ये नहीं कि सिर्फ बेटे को सिखाओ. And then let them out in this world.
Right.
And दोनों लड़कियों और लड़कों को इतनी जल्दी शादी नहीं करनी चाहिए. कुछ बना लें, कमा लें, माँ बाप के घर से निकलें, अपने घर में सेटल हों, फिर आगे शादी करें.
Sitting at home, wanting to do something, not being able to decide what to do, what not to do. You started off your career. What was it? Was it just a fluke that it came out? You came into the music videos, or it was a intentional thing that you did and from
Shoaib Mansoor saw me at some gathering. Junaid Jamshed and Shoaib saw me. They came to me and said, "Beta, आप ये गोरे रंग का ज़माना करेंगी?" मैंने कहा अम्मी इजाज़त नहीं देंगी. When I asked my mother, she said, "ज़रूर." I said, "Okay." So I went to Chitral. The only thing was कि Junaid की wife थी साथ, वो मेरा ख्याल रख रही थी. When I did that and came back, it opened up avenues for me where I started modeling.
So there are many women out there who get very confused to what to do. Either they get married at a certain age like you did, and then they're like, I want to do something, or I could have done something. What would you suggest them to do?
My husband never stopped me.
Yeah.
And my in-laws are great, and they're all educated people. So nobody stopped me. In fact, they kept telling me, work. I just wanted to spend the first few years of my kids' lives with them, formative years. उसके बाद I was very confused, सुमी, मैं झूठ नहीं बोलूँगी. ये जैसे तुम कह रही थी ना, लोग बहुत confused हो जाते हैं. ऑफिस में काम किया, MTV में किया, ये किया, वो किया. फिर I started my own कपड़ों का,
yes.
Western Block 7. वो जब dollar went very high, I wasn't making money, तो फिर मैंने boot camp शुरू किया 250 लोगों के साथ.
That too.
With 5 partners.
Right.
फिर उसमें ना, because whatever the reasons were, traffic बहुत था, मेरे लिए बहुत मुश्किल था घर संभालना. I happened to be at the right place at the right time. Social media was booming, and I never opened this page or whatever blog कि मैं ऐसे पैसे बनाऊँ. मैं तो दोस्तों को रेसिपीज दे रही थी. But अगर इस तरह का कुछ आप में कोई हुनर है, खाना पकाना, सिलाई करना, इवेंट मैनेजमेंट करना, बच्चों के केक्स बनाना, like anything, if you have something, that kind of talent, you should definitely use it to make an income out of it, and contribute to your husband's finances as well.
Absolutely.
औरतों को भी काम करके अपने घर वालों की मदद करनी चाहिए.
Of course.
And ये नहीं कहना चाहिए मैं तो हाउसवाइफ हूँ. Sorry. ज़माना बदल गया.
Moving on to the next segment, we have something for Natasha. Let's see what it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, since we have a chef in the house, we thought let's switch things a little bit. So we have different ingredients that you use every day, I'm sure. I'm not sure what it is, so don't curse me
I'm
if
so
there's
nervous.
anything bad in there.
I'm so nervous.
No, yeah.
Okay, here, I'm ready.
Okay, Dede, first ingredient. Let's see if she can guess the name.
Can I get it? Which side is the spoon? This side?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's not supposed to look, by the way.
Okay. Tabasco.
I'm sorry. Do you need water?
No, but
okay, good. I think that was right.
Was that the right answer?
Yeah, that was right.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, आंसू आ गए. Oh no,
आने
so
वाले.
sorry.
कितने खराब लोग हैं ये. Sumi Jan, you calling me to your show to make me cry?
Okay, the second ingredient. Your time starts now.
Okay.
Come on.
Mayonnaise.
Yes. Sorry.
Why did you
I feel so bad for. आप थोड़ा दे दे उनको
No,
please.
नहीं इतना तो चाहिए ना कि मैं
इतना तो
taste.
चाहिए.
Mayonnaise is kind of neutralize the taste of the Tabasco.
Okay, great. All right, so this is the third one.
Okay, which side here?
I hope it's not something so bad.
I love it. Peanut butter.
Peanut butter! Good
Chunky
job.
peanut butter.
Fourth one.
Okay.
Quickly.
I'm on a roll, guys.
She's on a roll.
I want more peanut butter.
Okay, in the end,
Okay.
maybe.
Gross.
Oh!
Vinegar.
Gross!
Vinegar.
Okay.
ये तो पूरा Chinese dish बन
Do you
गया.
want some more of the peanut butter?
I want some more
But you
coffee.
were amazing.
Yeah.
Good job. I'm
Thank
so
you.
sorry. It's the team who put you under that torture, not
Who
me.
put the Tabasco in the beginning?
Who
I want
was
to
it?
know.
I'm sorry, but you were so good, and you're gonna get a little something for that.
Okay, thank you.
Moving on to the next segment, real quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what's the story. I've been stalking you on Instagram.
Oh, you have?
So, Natasha, now you can see the first picture.
Yeah.
What's the story behind this?
Okay, this is a trip to Chitral where I was hired to curate and cook the food for about 30 people.
Oh, wow.
So these are a bunch of people who were with me on the trip, and Zainab in the middle is the one who does these trips up north.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And most of the time, Natasha, if you don't find her in Lahore, she's in Chitral.
Yeah, I'm in Chitral.
It's beautiful, it's gorgeous.
It is, I love going there. All of Pakistan is so beautiful.
It is, it is.
Yeah.
The next picture.
Okay, let me see. Oh,
What was going on over there? You're wearing the same color, like color coordination and
okay,
all
so
of
my
that.
sister Elise, I don't know if you know my sisters Elise and Anushe.
Yes.
We had a little reunion in Karachi this year without Elise's husband and without my son, but we still decided to have a family photo shoot with the bachas and the dogs.
And hence the white shirt
And
the denim
Elise
going
ने
on.
decide किया था कि मैं ये
Color coordinate
color
करूँ.
coordination. It's so much fun doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
You must have a family shoot.
Must do it
Yeah.
soon, inshallah.
Yeah.
Next. What's the
Oh
story?
my god. Okay, this is a video that I did for Ali Haider. It's called Zalim Nazron se tum na mujhko dekho.
Yeah.
Mar jaunga. And I did this for 200 rupees because the director was a very dear friend of mine who introduced me to
200
the
rupees?
modeling world. And he said, I don't know, Ali Haider के पास पैसे नहीं थे या फिर उनके पास पैसे नहीं थे, लेकिन ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता कि Ali Haider के पास पैसे नहीं हो. The funny story about this is जो लहंगा और जो कमीज कुर्ता मुझे पहनाया था, उस ज़माने में it became viral. और ज़माने में phones नहीं होते थे, तो ये सारे अखबारों में छपा
देख के,
और लोगों ने ये जोड़ा बनाया. और एक दफ़ा मैं गद्दाफी स्टेडियम में मैच देख रही थी and this gentleman came up to me and said कि हमने अपनी बेटी की मंगनी पे यही आपका जालिम नजरों वाला जोड़ा बनाया है.
नहीं.
Yes.
Wow.
That is how.
She was the
Not
thing.
me. The joda.
So the next picture, where is this?
I just said I look like I'm 12 years old and I am looking 12. This is my husband Ali and I just
You do not look 21. It's like you switched numbers. You actually look 12 over here. I was like, what's going on?
I was 20 and this is जब हमारी मंगनी हुई थी. And you know later on सबने कहा था after the whole thing happened, साथ बैठ के एक तस्वीर खींच लो and oh my god, it's like ना अली को किसी ने खाना खिलाया ना मुझे. Have you seen this picture?
Yeah, they're like tiny. I was like, children,
I was 39.
kids got married because वो अपनी age के नहीं लग रहे. You look so young.
I was 39 kgs and he was 69 kgs.
Oh wow.
Do you know how much that is?
That's
like
nothing.
80 pounds.
Nothing. That's nothing. That's how I would define it.
84 pounds
But
maybe.
Amazing. You guys make such an amazing
thank
couple,
you.
mashallah, and they
Thank
are
you.
wonderful people. The last photo.
This is for Malaysian, the Malaysian government. They sent us to Hunza to shoot a cooking show over there.
Oh.
And it was entered in a contest by Pakistan, by the Malaysian government, and it was
very
played
nice.
in Malaysian airlines and airports. They wanted to highlight the northern areas of Pakistan. Malaysia Pakistan की काफी दोस्ती है.
काफी ज़्यादा.
तो उन्होंने promote करना था and they chose me as a chef.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That shows how far Nada's come when it comes to cooking.
Thank
and
you.
then she says कि मुझे cooking नहीं आती, अभी भी नहीं आती, वो बोलती है on and off यही बोलती है,
मैं
सीख
chef
रही हूँ,
नहीं
सीख रही
हूँ. मैं chef नहीं हूँ, मैं cook हूँ.
I would agree because my father is a professional chef and he's like हर किसी को chef नहीं बोलते सुनी.
जब तक डिग्री नहीं मिलती, cook रहता है.
Yeah.
डिग्री मिलके वो chef बन जाता है. But Instagram पे option ही नहीं है cook का.
अब क्या करें?
क्या
तो
करें?
ऐसे ही
Not
करना
my
पड़ता
fault,
है.
guys.
Not her fault.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, Nat, for coming over. I've
Thank
been
you.
wanting to do this for a very long time. It was great
Thank
catching
you.
up with you, as always.
You are a very good host and you made me feel very
Thank
comfortable.
you.
And let's meet up again. And next time,
Inshallah.
I would love to cook for your audience.
Amazing. Would
Yeah?
love to do that.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much once again. And I shall catch you guys next week with yet another guest. This is Sumi saying, Baumana Khuda.